obviously a chance to get into this new offense. What's it been like for you so far to kind of get a feel for what Coach Spav is trying to do and working in some new pieces as well?
It's been great. Coach Spav has been real good about staying in touch with everybody about what's going on and off the field. Like, he makes sure we get in there, watch extra film. If we have questions, he's on top of it, lets us know, clarifies things. All the guys are really clicking with the offense, though.
For you, obviously, Sam mentioned it as well, the ball being spread around. Feels like the first couple of days, everyone's kind of had their moment to make a big play. How important is that to kind of just building the competition, but also building the confidence for the entire group?
It's super important because this wide receiver room, all the guys we have in here, we're starting to mature. We're starting to really get that experience under our belts, and we're starting to have that confidence and that swagger. I feel like we're a spark for this team, and that with this new offense, it provides us a lot of opportunities to go out there and do our thing.
How do you kind of fit into this receiver group right now? Because obviously some new pieces, some returning pieces. How do you kind of fit in overall?
Returning veteran, I'll start with that. Got to take more upon my shoulders than last year, for sure. Vertical threat, in and out the backfield, across motions, all that type of thing. Just kind of multi-dimensional, I feel like.
You had some breakout moments last year. I mean, how much was that a confidence boost, and how much is that something you build on coming into this year?
It was for sure a confidence boost. I needed that personally, just to kind of, reassure myself, like, yeah, like, I'm ready to be here. Like, this is my time going forward, and going forward, it's kind of the expectation now. So I feel like that's where the bar is, and we can't be below that.
I know you guys can't give up too much, but everyone will talk about the vertical game with the offense. I mean, how much have you noticed that's going to be something you guys do a lot of, and how much has that been fun to be part of so far?
That'll be like the backbone. I feel like just kind of having that identity that we're going to get lined up, go fast, go vertical, just run teams out, be in better shape than them. I feel like that's a great thing for us.
What have been your thoughts on Sam so far, just through the first couple days?
Sam is special. I believe that. Fernando's special too. The guys in that room, they're all great. But Sam, he's different. You saw out there the escapability, the throwing on the run. Like, it's not just one thing with him. Like, there were doubts, like, okay, like, maybe he can't throw the ball on the run and stuff like that. Just he put him all to rest, for sure.
What's it been like getting to know him?
Sam's a funny dude. I like a lot of things about him. He's got good fashion taste. So it's been interesting because we live together, and he's a great dude.
Do you sense that maybe he's pretty hungry coming off of his last experience? Obviously played the highest level and got a few opportunities, but this is really his chance to kind of take things over. I mean, do you sense that he's pretty hungry to do well here?
100%, and he attacks the field every day with that mentality. I feel like he comes out with the intention of leading us and kind of doing his thing. So he's got that unmatched swagger, and I feel like it'll be great for us.
We did a podcast with Spav the other day, and he talked about how his philosophy is just get open. If you're covered, break off your route and find some green grass. Is that just music to your ears, or is it
music to our ears? Just kind of a weight off our shoulders, really. When your head offensive coordinator tells you to go out there and just get open, it's just reassuring, confidence boosting, just letting you play the game, really.
Kind of bring you back to your playground days a little bit.
Exactly. Playground days, almost high school ball, to be honest, with like the whole RPO thing. That's what we did in high school. But it's kind of like, all right, like, you see something you like, go ahead and go for it. So
you had a big day today in practice, and you've had some nice practices already this last fall. What does that do for your confidence and just getting in rhythm, getting ready for this season?
I feel like the first couple times is, they're reassuring and confidence boosting and everything, but at a certain point it becomes kind of like the standard. Like I mentioned earlier, I feel like it's the same way with a lot of the guys too, and I feel like that's what makes us so special, is that, like, we expect to make these plays. Like, we make them, and then it's kind of just like, all right, we got to keep making them, it's expected now. So
last year you had your opportunities with the end around or jet sweeps, and a lot of times it just was not there, but this time we just took it to the house.
No, it was there this time. They blocked that up perfectly.
So I was going to ask you, different blocking schemes, does it mesh with what you're trying to do on offense pretty well?
100% vertical stretch and horizontal stretch every once in a while is always good. With the misdirection coming off the end around, like you said, tight ends just swooping down and taking out all the guys on the edge is just a beautiful thing to see. Really, it makes it easy for me.
And those tight ends are physical. Right?
Oh, they're physical. I love those guys. JT, Asher, Jack Endries, all of them, all the tight ends, love them.